Hello BookTube, hello friends, welcome to Lizziefaye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and today I'd like to give you a quick 60-second review of the latest book by the author of my absolute favorite book series of all time, Jan Karon's new book, Bathed in Prayer. This was just released in, I believe, October of 2018. I absolutely loved this book. I received this advanced reader copy from my librarian friend and booktuber, Emily Sears. Her channel is The Redhead is Reading. She sent me this book back in the fall, and I had it with me when my daughter Emily was in the hospital, and it was the absolute perfect book for me to read during that time in my life, because as the subtitle says, this book contains Father Tim's prayers, sermons, and reflections from the Mitford series. So this book showcases and focuses on the spiritual aspect of the Mitford series. Now, the Mitford series is a multifaceted series with so much happening in the community with various characters, and it's just so many wonderful things about the Mitford series. But to focus on the spiritual aspect, I think was a fantastic idea. And if you are looking for an uplifting book with things that will inspire you and help you in your walk of faith with God, then I think this is a fantastic book, especially if you are already a fan of the Mitford series. Now, if you are in the middle of the series and you have not finished reading it, there are excerpts from each of the books, and there are potentially spoilers for each of the books in the series. So I would advise you not to read the excerpts from the books that you have not read yet. If you have not ever started the series and you're curious about it, I don't think it would be a bad thing for you to pick this up and read some of it just to get a feel for the series as a whole and whether or not it's something that you would enjoy reading. I think that would be fine, because if you haven't read any of the books yet, then you're not invested in the characters yet, and probably most of this wouldn't stick with you once you go back and start from the beginning to read the series. Now, if you are a fan of the Mitford series and you are looking for something new, this may disappoint you. I did read a rather negative review of the book from someone who really wanted to read something new from the series, and she was disappointed because this is simply excerpts from the previous books. So just know that going in. There are also some introductions to some of the excerpts by the author. So I kind of go back and forth as to whether I consider this book fiction or nonfiction, because it's sort of set up as a nonfiction book, but with excerpts from the fiction books. So however you want to look at it, I'm sure it's fine. But I thoroughly enjoyed the book. It came to me at a perfect time in my life, and if you are interested in reading the Mitford series and you have not yet, I will be doing an author spotlight video on Jan Karon very soon, and I will be talking about the preferred reading order of the series as well as her children's books. I have them all checked out from the library right now, at least the ones that I didn't already own, and I will have that video coming up very soon, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, I hope you're having a great day, read a good book, and God bless you.